My name is Ericka and my job title is author. Day to day, I write, obviously. I also plot and I do a lot of research, an awful lot of Google, thesaurus.com, dictionary.com. The main skills I use in my work are more things I do when I'm not working that then will channel in. So I'm really nosy, and I have no sense of shame about mining people's emotional trauma for my work. Just constantly thinking, put this in your memory bank for when you're writing, because otherwise you can maybe write 1 or 2 books of what's in your head, but unless you keep putting stuff into it, you're not going to churn out anything new. So the main skills I think are kind of listening, observing, and being really open to experiences. I think one of the wonderful things about writing is it can suit anybody. So I think that you can be a writer if you're outgoing. I mean, as I say, I'm 100 miles an hour, tell me everything about you. Or you can be really quiet and you can be really introverted, because also you can write of your experiences of the world, but also if you're good at research, and that's, I think that is a key thing. I do think you have to enjoy research, otherwise your writing can only get to kind of a certain degree. I discovered books when I was just at that age when I needed to get out my world and get into other ones. So I've always seen books as friends, really. I wasn't very popular at school. I had a lot of book friends, like Famous Five. Writing is constantly creating and being imaginative. The challenge of that is self-belief. I think it's like a self-perpetuating thing where you have to believe in yourself to dedicate the time and sacrifice other things. So I think Bon Jovi really is a truth when he said the poet needs the pain. I think you need a little dash of self-loathing, just a smidge of failure somewhere in your life, but also hope. Degrees and training are dependent on finances and where you are in your life. I didn't go to university because I had terrible anxiety and I could hardly leave the house. I think creative writing courses, and you can find there are some free ones or local ones, or you can do creative writing. I think that's a really good way to put your toe in the water and find out from the feedback you're getting from other people. In the first instance, are people connecting with my writing? Am I engaging people? So that's quite a nice toe in the water, and I think you can do that from quite a young age, or you can do it online. So money, you can make money from writing. I'll tell my story. When I used to write for the Argus, I got paid £40 a column, and that was after writing for free for them for years. And then I won Columnist of the Year, and they paid me £40 a week, which isn't very much money. And there was no way I could survive on it. I was very lucky that my husband earned enough for me to be able to do it. And all my writing before then had been free because I was trying to get exposure. I paid for the course. When I wrote my book, I got preempted, which is lovely. It's when a publisher wants your book so much, they offer such a high sum for it that it pushes other publishers off the table. So when Dog Day sold, it sold for 6 figures. Which sounds wonderful, but actually that's a preempt. So you get it over stages. Your book has to earn that back before you'll make money again. Challenges I've overcome. So I had generalized anxiety disorder, which these days everybody knows what it is, but I'm a dinosaur. And back when I was at school, it was just called being really naughty and unhelpful. So you had the normal class, and then you had the dunce class, where if you had one leg or you're a bit naughty or anything dyslexic, we were all put into a class where we just got to make ashtrays. Luckily, the world's moved on. I had 3 children in 3 years, and then I developed rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease. It's where your immune system starts to attack itself. So the only way to control it is to shut your immune system down. So I live on a cocktail of kind of cancer treatment and other drugs, and I'm in hospital a lot. For now, writing's about all I can do, because I couldn't do a 9 to 5 because I have to sleep in the day. Life is unpredictable, so it's kind of a case of rolling with the punches, but you can, with writing generally, there's always a way through. I'd love to go back to myself as a 15-year-old and say, hang on in there, it's going to get better. Because, as I say, I was a very nervous, anxious creature. Tips, if you like writing, then write in a diary, start a blog, publish it, don't publish it, share it, don't share it. Find your voice early on. I think you can learn how to write a good plot, and you can learn, there are hints and tips on the internet about how to put a story together. But everybody's looking for a unique voice, and that's something that you have to hone and you have to find it. So if you're interested in writing, what's your style? You know, are you a concise writer? Do you like metaphors? And to not give up. That's, I think, one of the hardest things with writing is it is paved with rejections. I mean, this obviously looks like a massive success story, but there have been some, you know, I've had a lot of knockbacks. And actually, since having my first book published, my next 2 attempts at novels for my second book deal have been turned down. But again, you do have to be aware of that you will get positive and negative feedback, and you will get knocked down. So I think skill-wise, just don't give up, just keep on doing it, because it's never wasted. It's never wasted.